into another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Testing like you love it.
Second and 6.
Saying things like, I want an EPS on my desk by EOD. Do shorts, do bonds, and how you're doing both. Earning a high interest rate on your cash. Nice. There's no one.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
We'll start it off. We'll go running back. Talk about that. Head over to QB like we do. Pair it up with our riders.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. We're in the middle of the field. He's got him there complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, bring the tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's flowing like clockwork right now for them.
That's a nice increase, 61% of the runs. Another increase there, so he still has Mostert to compete with, but this matchup couldn't get any better. 21. Giants were just awful.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
Joe Mixon.
Gonna get this underneath to Jacobs. And they're gonna lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
It's a great matchup, and I just think with the way that Burrow's been playing, we'll probably lean on him a little bit more. But other than that, Aaron, he called out, he got a ton of targets, so that was good. David Montgomery, Bijan, Swift, Stevenson. Who are the guys that are standing out to you?
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
And
this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down.
That was a waste of clock. You took the whole first quarter to do nothing.
The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this one only after about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. No score after one on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
I like David Montgomery either way, but unfortunately, as a chalk player, where you said Carolina, that last DVOA against the run.
Now it's Smith. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job providing him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one just quickly and avoids the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. On the return, Carter. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Garoppolo on 1st down. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Well, here we go.
Currently, give him credit for it. He hasn't seen a full snap down. There's 2 other backs in that situation, but I'm doing whatever I can to get free ball.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
But just Brees Hall feels like so. I'm thinking how I tilted last few bars. So I remember at the beginning of the slate, I had the Carolina Bees. Everything like.
Here's Jacobs from the gun.
I had
And some room to maneuver. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
A good run there off right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So I'm with you there.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. Derek Carr is still nursing that shoulder injury. Tough matchup against the Patriots, but he's not going to be able to throw it downfield.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
What about you, Bobby? Yeah,
I wonder how long that'll take.
Garoppolo now. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now there's a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Probably happening in New England. So yeah, I don't hate more. Patriots defense is pretty banged up. They're missing like 4. They have guys who are injured, like 4 guys in the second.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
So not much of a chance for a pass rush there.
I got you.
Yeah, my plan. I like going back to Olave. So I think people try to make Olave last week.
21.
Ours will be better with the shoulder, getting out there.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
He hasn't really targeted like in the game.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him on the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Garoppolo's going to change the play.
I think that's like good for him. It basically says
Come on.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
65.
He had
To throw is Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
I would usually go more against them with the pass, so I would do Mahomes too, but like he's still only 5,700.
The kickback Carlson is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right?
Probably lose.
PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
He gets off the bad start. We've seen him get off to so many bad starts. It could be the Akron game. So I would leave.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more rip, and they get off the field.
Over my guy, Najee?
Yeah. I'm going to be blaming Najee as your guy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
DeAndre Swift will be the last night.
Here comes Carter. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Maybe just a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He finds his man.
He didn't do all that for 3 points.
As he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Here we go. I don't know about Rob. I mean, Scout's been awesome so far, and you know you can beat the Falcons later.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he's looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
All right, that's running backs.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here at this half.
A gain of 5, 3rd and 7.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now 3rd down and 7.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Chunky yards on first down, it really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
But yeah, I mean, Hurts has got, really good weapons. We've got a very concentrated offense, which makes stacking easy, which is always nice.
Now it's 2nd and 6.
Undefeated from the 1-yard line. Mahomes, the problem with Mahomes is either playing with Kelsey or what do you do? I kind of like playing with like Jefferson or Mahomes and Hawkinson.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
There'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
11.
Back to throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Now Garoppolo. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
I wouldn't overthink it.
21.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Garoppolo to throw.
His
throw's going to be incomplete.
Got an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's brought down. 69 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Jacobs, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as this.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders
will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to their going for two and having the normal amount of points. So that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The problem is the game, pace for that game looks terrible. McCarty has it at the slowest pace in the slate. So 121 plays.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down with Dallas. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one we're going to see in this game, not as long as they have this lead.
I definitely think that happen.
He'll find Metcalf. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
I played Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
But A.J. Brown went ballistic last week, and it's like that was like a reminder. Like anytime you forget.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive. And not that the coach asked me, but I do like the call there to start the drive. Looking for something maybe to jumpstart this offense. And they decide to run a little screen play. Maybe get their running back a little bit of space. Mission accomplished. He turns that into good yardage and a quick first down.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Just traded for J.C. Jackson, Chargers.
Here's Smith now on second down.
So I like a lot of it.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and it seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Throw out wide to Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And a big loss as he's taken down. That's Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's second down. Throwing now is Gino. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Adams. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
70-yard bomb, you take in the driveway.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
That game environment just makes me, like, not want anything to...
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 88 yards on the ground here for Jacobs. So this is a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
11.
Between A.J. Brown and Smith.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he's going to have a run with first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here's Smith.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
The black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's third down now. Smith gets this to fail.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One last throw here for Smith. And this is dropped and incomplete.